Welcome to In the Kitchen with Dinah. Today we're making London Broil Steak Marinade.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Gonna taste good, I know.
London broil became very popular, I think, around the 20th century. People would go in to get a cut of meat and they'd ask for a London broil. It is more an inexpensive cut and it's usually a tougher cut. And then they would just broil it in their broiler for 7 to 9 minutes aside and it'd get crispy and they would slice it and serve it to their family just because it was an inexpensive cut of steak. So I'm going to show you today how to make a delicious London broil marinade. You need to marinate it for 24 hours, so plan ahead. It's super easy. Pretty basic marinade ingredients on it. And then I'll show you, we're gonna throw it on our Blackstone. You can broil it, you can put it on your barbecue, your char grill or whatever, or if you don't have any of those things, you can stick it under the broiler. Just gonna need a gallon-sized Ziploc bag. And if you don't have one of these cool Ziploc bag holders, you can stick it in like a big plastic cup or like a plastic pitcher and use that, but this is pretty handy. Before we get going on that though, we've got your London broil. You need a 2-pound piece of steak, and this will work for like a skirt steak or a flank steak or really any kind of steak. This is just a really delicious marinade. I'm gonna poke it full of holes, just with a knife. You could use your meat tenderizer, but I find this works a little better. I'm going to just flip it over and do the same side. This also helps the marinade get in there because it is a thicker cut of meat. This is one of those delicious things where you make it on a weekend, you can take it camping with you, throw it in the cooler, put it on your grill or whatever camping, and not have much cleanup. You're just gonna slice it thin. You could throw it on sandwiches or just to eat it with a baked potato or whatever. So to get it in the Ziploc bag, actually, let's make the marinade and then we'll put it in. So we've got a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, or however you wanna say it. Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire. This is balsamic vinegar. This also adds some good bang punch for your buck. It's so yummy. Now you can use olive oil. I'm going to use avocado oil. Pour that in. And then coco aminos to make it gluten-free. You can use soy sauce. Now we just need a teaspoon of garlic. There's my spoon. And I'm just gonna add a heaping spoonful because I really love garlic. And it's so good for you. We need a tablespoon of Dijon. I'm getting to the end of this one here. See if I can scoop some out. Boy, I am to the end.
Yeah, well, you're getting all your money's worth out of that one.
I had it upside down forever. Boy, that's empty. And we need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then a teaspoon of pepper. All right, so now that I've got that on there, I'm gonna give this just a little squish. Now we're gonna put our steak in there and get it marinating. Oh my goodness, that smells so good, you guys. All right, so you wanna squish out most of the air, well, almost as much as you can. Just keep it, I'm gonna massage it into the steak a little. Both sides, get that marinade everywhere. And And I'm gonna grab a clean plate. Make sure you put a clean plate underneath your Ziploc bag. It's the cheapest insurance policy you ever could take out. I have had these Ziploc bags fail with marinade in my fridge before, and it is not fun to clean up, as you could imagine. All right, so I'm gonna tuck this in the fridge for 24 hours, and tomorrow we're gonna take it out and cook it, and I will come back and show you all the fun things on how to cook it and get it crispy, and then we're gonna slice it and eat it. It's gonna be delicious, so we'll see you then. Well, welcome back. It's a couple days later. Yesterday we had thunder and lightning and pouring rain. I wasn't able to get out here and to cook it. And even today we've got a window of good weather before the next rainstorm comes. So I've got my, my Blackstone heated about 400 degrees. I've got our marinated steak sitting here. I'm just gonna put a little oil down. And there it goes. Come back here.
And this is not quite a level spot on our yard.
It is not a level spot, but you know what? We'll deal with it.
Nice.
All right, so I am gonna let this cook for about 8 to 9 minutes aside, and that's gonna give us a medium doneness. If you want a medium rare, go about 7. So then you can just discard all of this marinade and let that hang out. Now I've also prepared some asparagus. I've just snipped the ends off. I've put olive oil and salt and pepper and garlic on it. And when I flip this, I'm gonna put this on and we're just gonna grill some asparagus with it. It's super easy, it makes for a great dinner. So we're just gonna hang out and wait and let this cook. So it's been about 9 minutes. One of the key things that you wanna look for is all the juices here coming to the top and pooling. Now, when it gets there, you know you're good to turn it. This is gonna be nice and caramelized on this side. Look at that. It's not burned, don't worry.
Yumma.
Now here right next to it, it's a little cooler up here. Gonna throw on the asparagus. Ow! Sorry. Woo. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm just expressive. Actually, I should turn them this way. It'd be working better. We're gonna wait about 8 to 9 more minutes and then we'll be back. So our asparagus is all finished. It is a fast cooking on the Blackstone. I usually bake it or roast it in the oven and it went fast. So I'm gonna pull it off. And it's good to hang out until our meat is ready and it's getting there, it's looking beautiful. All right, so we're gonna pull this off. I've got a plate here, see if I can get it off in one. It's a big boy. I'm gonna, whew, sunshine. I'm gonna cover it in foil. We're gonna let it rest for 10 minutes before we slice it. And I will be back. Well, our steak has been resting for 10 minutes. And that's important just to let all the juices set in there. See if we can get it on the cutting board. Woo! And if you're a person who likes to dip your bread in this juice, that's the money. So now I'm just gonna slice it real thin with a real sharp knife. If you wanna use an electric knife, that works good too. Just wanna make sure you slice it cross grain like you would a flank steak. Oh my, it smells so good.
Well, aren't you a good boy waiting?
Mom might drop something.
Could happen. It's happened before.
It's happened before, huh? All right, I'm gonna stop there.
That's enough for our dinner.
And we're gonna have a snack. You guys gotta make this. It's so good. Yum. Oh. So at this point, you're ready to serve up. We've got your asparagus going. I also got a baked potato. That's ready to go. So I hope you guys try this marinated London broil. Super easy. It is so flavorful and so delicious. And this piece of meat actually feeds quite a few people. We'll have leftovers, the two of us, for a couple days. But thank you again for joining me in my kitchen today. I'm so glad you did. Give me a thumbs up if you're still watching. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next episode. Who knows how this is gonna go? I don't.
Oh,
My gosh.
it's a lot harder than it looks.
It certainly is. Oh my. We'll just deal with the sun, huh? It's just there.
I know, and it needs to be, because
Okay.
if it's not there, I can't see you.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Hey, yellow dog. Hey, yellow dog. Where's he going? What are you doing? What are you doing, you crazy?
I don't know what he's doing.
Denny, what are you doing?
What is he doing? I don't know.
Sit down.
Gonna taste good, I know.